Hi guys, Sunday morning, week 8 of the reef tank, and I'm doing a 10% water change. Everything going okay in the tank, everything's growing like the clappers. Just got the blue lights on at the moment, so just on a morning light, and the normal amount I normally take out the tank is an 18-20 litre bucket, maybe a bit more, and then the same new mix goes back in, siphoned out, all the gravel siphoned on the bottom, and basically clean the protein skimmer, and everything's good to go. So we'll clean this protein skimmer out. There's only about 1/4 of an inch of gunk in the bottom. It's been skimming quite heavily, but the tank's quite clean at the moment. There's Chato in the bottom and the filter roller you can see down there. So the next step is we'll get that clean, we'll get that back in. It's a slow process, topping the tank back up. You don't want to batter any of the corals. Slowly does it bit by bit. So guys, I'm doing a 10% water change every 2 weeks. Parameters are staying pretty good, nitrates, phosphate, and salinity and pH are staying great at the moment. Daily dosing with 3-in-1 Tropic Marine additive. Yeah, this is pretty good, so we'll get the rest of the water in the tank, clean the protein skimmer, give the glass a quick wipe over, and get up and running again. So that's the water back in and topped up. The sump level's quite high because what happens, it drains down past the drain points during cleaning of the tank and doing a water change. The water level will go back up to within ½ inch of the top of the tank, maybe 3/4 of an inch, once the pump and the system's up and running again. So all we've got to do now basically is clean the glass, clean the protein skimmer, and sit back and relax and watch. So the whole process probably on a Sunday morning every 2 weeks for me, maybe an hour tops I would think, so it's not a great deal of work, to be honest. Of course, one job that needs to be done every now and again is the water top off at the back of the tank. You can see I've got a 15-litre water storage container there, and I tend to top that up certainly when it's really warm and we're getting hot weather. Maybe once a week it uses maybe half of it, 3/4 of it in really hot weather. I do use a magnetic cleaner to clean the glass, but sometimes, as you guys know, you'll miss parts of the glass that you just can't get to, or stubborn bits that won't come off. So what I tend to do on a water change is just give a final wipe over, just to make sure that I've not missed anything with the magnet cleaner. You'll have to forgive my muffled voice, guys. I'm full of a cold. Actually, it's strange this time of year. We have the change of seasons. It's still very hot. We've got a high of 32 today, but we're getting some humid, damp weather, and I suppose the kids going back to school and everything, and germs that are flying around. Everybody gets a bit bunged up and cold-like symptoms. Of course, that's, you have to be careful of when you get around in the tank, you don't knock anything off. That's the tricolour aquapora, which isn't stuck on because I don't know exactly where it's going to end up. So that dropped on the sand. It's only a small frag, so that's come back in. That's basically it with the top tank, guys. I'll have them clean the outside of the glass shortly. Just test the salinity and the temperature while we've got everything switched off. And I'll bring the camera over rather than move this to the camera because it will change. So let's get it back in there, see if we can see what we're doing. So salinity's at 34, it should settle in a minute. 34.3 for 34.2, temperature 25.6. Tends to be variable, this tank. Around the 35 mark I try and keep it, and temperature no more than 26.5, but if I can around just under 26. Now we'll just have a look at the salinity, we'll just take a look at the pH. And the pH is a tiny bit low this morning. It's just at 8.1. Haven't put the additive in this morning. Normally after the additive goes in within an hour or so, it's around 8.25, 8.3. You can see all the little guys now waiting for their food this morning. Look, I don't know if you can see them on camera, but the snowflake clowns there, the yellow wrasse. The yellow wrasse is a greedy fish that will eat till it's like a balloon. Dunking there. You can see the tank's not that cloudy. I've actually hoovered all the bottom, and in previous water changes the water's come out really filthy dirty, but this time it's come out quite clear. So I would imagine within half an hour it's going to be quite clean and okay again. And that, guys, is pretty much it. Protein skimmer nice and clean. Tank nice and clean, although it is a bit blue. You're not going to see much with the blue lights on. Cover back on the top, everything tidied up, glass cleaned and polished. I don't know if we'll pick up much in the tank without the lights on fully. I'm not going to put them on straight away at the moment because it'll stress the fish out a little bit. But you can see all the guys here waiting for their Sunday morning breakfast. So guys, I would say that this is probably the easiest marine tank I've had ever to keep. As I've said in previous videos, I keep all four sides of the tank, the blue back face and the three sides of the glass totally clean, and the sandbed clean at the bottom, and touch wood, no problems so far. We've had a few diatoms but not much in the way of algae at all, so everything's behaving quite well. And all in all, it's a stunning little tank. Not a lot of maintenance. They do say less is more, so I know a lot of you guys want to move from a smaller tank to a big tank, but for me, a 2 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot cube with a sump underneath, certainly when you get it fully stocked, like I've been able to do within the 8 weeks I've started from filling the tank with water and the mature rock and substrate to this present moment, we're looking at an 8-week period. Obviously you've got another 6 or 7 weeks on top of that for the maturation process to be done, so you're looking overall 8, 14, 15 weeks at the moment, so we're getting on to 4 months total time from the start of maturing anything in the tank. And I do believe that's the way to go. If you're going to do it, mature everything the old-fashioned way in a big black bin outside for 5 or 6 weeks. You can do a water change, and then you can carry on maturing it and feeding it and getting it really on point before you put it in, rather than go through the heartache and the mess of diatoms and cyanobacter algae and all the rest of it. Anyway guys, that's the 8-week update. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye on this channel, and I'll let you know how all these corals are growing and how they grow in. So we'll hopefully in 6 months time it's going to look totally different. Okay guys, peace out.